Good morning, everyone. I'm back. I have today for you another flip through. I'm trying to video flip throughs today so they can get them all done and out of the way of everything that I've finished. And then, as I promised on Sunday on a live with Dash of Dave, I'm going to start putting up some videos of stuff that I'm doing rather than stuff that I've done, which could be quite interesting. So this is a Japanese inspired journal in red that it's probably one of the first journals I ever started, but did a lot of it, got bored with it, put it to one side, and I've only just finished it. So today we're going to have a flip through, and here it is. Hope you're all well, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the other side of this. So here we go. So cover has a tag on in a pocket that pops back in, and then we open, and I'm going to move it this way so we can try and get everything in. This is full of ephemera. So we have tags in various sizes, big tag, and then tucked under these little envelopes at the front, little tag. I like this pocket fold. I tend to use it a lot. I use it quite a lot in the front of journals, on and off, but I do particularly like it. Bit of paper there that shouldn't be there, but you could have had it for free. Decoupage napkin, a la Dash of Dave. And then we have a little tuck of a Japanese lady with a tag that goes on and in, and then just some edged pages with kind of tab tops, and then decoupaged envelope, foldy outy. Oop, hang on, with a journaling card in it. And then most of it is Japanese inspired. There's some bits and pieces. I like birds, and I've got cherries, but there's quite a lot of Japanese stuff in there as well. So page strips, just a bit of collage on a page, a bit of decoupage on a page, a stalk and a tuck, and a stalk and a card. So, well, and this one turned into a right old gator mouth of a journal. I put too many pages in it, because I always do, and then I put too many pockets on it, which I always do, and then it just became a gator mouth. That's what happens. I always put too much in them, and you know what? I ain't apologising. I love it. It just means you've got more to play with if you ever get one of my journals, because they're always too full. There's always way too much in them. So there we go. Two little cards there. Altered playing card. Bit of book page. That's probably a bit of glue page folded over. That's just been played with. Tucked into a little pocket. Flip. Oh, this is a paper bag. God, can't speak. With 3 pockets on it. So it was, I don't know if you can see, a gusseted paper bag. It actually had medication in it, but we won't talk about that. And then big tag in the top. And then, although it's only got 2 things in it, it's got 3 little pockets. So card in there, flop it over. So, and I've tried to just use I tried to use up all the bits, because that's my other problem is this. I didn't use any sort of digikit for this. I just collected lots of bits and pieces that I thought were Japanese inspired or that I liked the look of, and I ended up with enough for, well, 2 journals, and if I'm honest, probably 2 more, which one day I might make. So sorry, printed on a piece of actually tracing paper. I was going to say vellum, but it ain't posh enough for vellum. It's tracing paper. And then this is an old Japanese print on the back, and it's got a little tuck on the front with a flower, Japanese travel poster, and then a little Japanese silk advert. And that just took some bar. And then that, originally that was going to be another pocket, but I've got enough, so it's just a bit of collage and a picture and a bit more. And then a bit of a tuck, flip it over, bit of a tuck, matching. Do you see how that worked? Pocket with a tag. So yeah, most of these are just free images, Tracy Fox labels, because almost everything I have has a Tracy Fox label in it. Actually, that's from a Mrs. Coggs kit, and that's from Kim Newberg's blog, because she has loads of freebies on there, and she is quite happy for you to use them as you will, as long as she gets a little mention. So Kim, thanking you. I love your blog. This is a bit of wrapping paper from Paper Cheers, from my days of working there. And that is a bit of a wallpaper sample. There you go. That's where all those bits come from. So this was just a picture that I really liked, and I printed it twice. It's then fussy cut scarily. Oh, you can see it's a little bit sticking up, but I fussy cut it all and made that. It took a long time, that bit. And then a little expandable envelope, and in here 2 altered playing cards and just a bit of writing paper that I played with oxides and stamped some. So just a bit of something out of my stash that I felt would look quite good in there. Little journaling card stuck on some wallpaper, and a bigger journaling card, again with a Japanese print. And that's that picture again, but a smaller version on the back, because I liked it and I used it quite a bit. Centre, and that paper's from, that's paper pad from the works actually, strangely, but I just liked it. So yeah, sorry, tag, pocket, another one. Lost my track of thought then. That is the other side of an envelope, and there is the tag that goes in it. Ooh. And then this, I need to go this way a bit so you can see it on plain page, so if it goes off camera, don't worry. And then this bit of napkin on some music paper, a bit more of a different napkin on some music paper, hidden journaling space. I was quite proud of that. Like I said, this is one of the first journals I ever made, and it's just sat there because that is the way I do things. I make things and then they get near the end, a big tag in the pocket. I make things and I get right near the end of them being finished, and then I think, oh, I've had another idea, we'll just ignore that and we'll move on to something else. I took another journaling card, and this has got a little tuck in the corner so you could add something extra in there if you wished. Another pocket made out of tracing paper, and that's that image again because I love it so much, printed onto tracing paper. A tag. Ooh. We'll try and get it back in without ripping the tracing paper. Da-da-da. There we go. And then ooh, more collage on paper edges. An envelope backed with the paper from Paper Chase, and a bit of wallpaper, a bit of washi tape, nice little lid, and a humongous journaling card, or tag should I say. So I always leave lots of space for writing because I use my journals for writing, so I tend to make journals for writing. I don't know, some are getting fuller, but I like to put lots of tags and ephemera and bits and pieces in. Same image again on a bit of tracing paper. Can you tell I like it? Can you tell that I like it? It's just an envelope with a nice little lady on the front, flower on the back, cherries inside it. And the cherries, not necessarily Japanese, but it was that whole cherry blossom that set me off with the cherries. So that's why there are cherries on there. Tenuous link, I know, but hey, it's my journal. Little tuck. Oh, that's Nick the Booksmith, that page there. So she gets mention, because we like Nick the Booksmith. Bit of collage, bit of stencil, Tim Holt stencil, my favourite. Bit more collage, bit of decoupage, another tuck. Nick the Booksmith, that's from, although I've used it as a tuck, it's actually I think it was an envelope or a file folder or something like that. I just like the pattern. So, little tag in there, little tag on that side, ba-da-bum, collage. Ooh, now this was actually brown paper when I first got it, and again I'm just putting it right to the edge because it's quite long, and it came all folded up so it looked that size, but it opens out quite long, and evidently they used to wrap it around newspapers. When newspapers used to be rolled up to be delivered, they used to wrap it around the newspaper and stick it down because it had a little gum strip on it, so I'm told. But anyway, I bought a load. God, I can't even remember where. Out with Dave one day when we were doing our usual shopping. So it opens out and it opens out, and then it has lots of Japanese imagery on it. And then if we pull it back the other way, it has on the back as well. And I left a bit of journaling space. But I rather like it. So if we throw it back that way, and then I can fold it back up. Not the easiest thing. Took me a while to get used to doing that. And then, near in the end, another lady used as a tuck. I do this quite often, cut round something and still use it as a tuck. Another journaling card with something tucked in. Tucked in the back there. And one final, a big huge tag tucked in a pocket in the back. Just like that. And then on the back, there's just a big tag. It's stuck down, and basically it's holding the ribbon. Oop. And the same on the front. The ribbon's underneath it, so it makes for a good way of holding it down. So I took these big ones back in the front, and that is my red Japanese cherry journal. I hope you like. We'll tuck these away. Oh, we'll shut it. We'll tie a nice bow in it. Well, we'll try and tie a nice bow in it. I'm a boy, so I might not be able to. Hey ho. Oh look, I can. There we go. And that is it, folks. So I hope that was okay. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you liked it. It will appear in my Etsy shop in the next few days, and this will get loaded to my YouTube sometime. I will see you shortly because I'm going to film another one now. And I hope you enjoy. See you all later. Love y'all. Bye.